What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillini here. Well, I don't have my belt with me, but you know what I mean. Your YouTube World Heavy Wrestling Champion here on YouTube. And what a WWE Monday Night Raw we had last night. Here's my WWE Raw review for October 24, 2016. That's right, now let's get things going here, shall we, John Squad? Pardon me if I have a cold. I can't get over it, but here we go. We kick off WWE Raw with Chris Jericho. That's right, we kick off WWE Raw with Chris Jericho. He comes out and starts being all sad, saying like, I can't compete in this three match. I have some horrible bad news. This three-way match needs to be canceled tonight because I have lost the list of Jericho. So then Kevin Owens comes out and says like, who cares about the list? I'll help you look for the list. So State May comes out and says that you both need to be on the same page tonight to beat down on Rollins before Hell in a Cell. This is the Sunday. So that's what happens there. So then Seth Rollins comes out, and he comes out, and guess what? The list is behind Seth Rollins' back. I'm loving this face, Rollins. It's like so perfect. Rollins has the list behind his back, and he's like saying, I don't have no list. I don't have no list at all. So now I'm starting cracking up at Rollins, and then Rollins says that Owens, you be going to hell, and I'm gonna beat you for the Universal title this Sunday. And that excitement with Rollins leaving with the list in his hand, telling Jericho to come find him. Of course, Jericho later on finds the list in Braun Strowman's hands. And Braun Strowman asked Jericho to say please to him. And Chris Jericho got the list back from Braun Strowman after he said, can't you please give me back the list? So he puts Braun Strowman on the list. The first match of the night we had was Enzo Amore with Big Cass versus Carl Anderson with Luke Gallows. The winner was Enzo Amore. Now, before I get to the facts here, this was pure genius, pure gold. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson mute the mics on Enzo Amore, and they like did the SAWFT without the mics. Now that was pure magic right there. Like, that was so awesome, man. I have to admit that. They just went on about the business, just did SAWFT without the microphones. Now, that was awesome. Hilarious. The second match we had on the Raw was Kofi and Big E with Xavier Wood on ringside versus Sheamus and Cesaro. The winner was Sheamus and Cesaro. Spoiler alert, we all know who's going to win that one. It's going to be, at Hell in a Cell, it's going to be the New Day. Of course they're going to retain because we just saw them lose on Raw, so when will New Day lose? But you'll hear my pay-per-view predictions. You'll hear my sell predictions, so you don't know. I could change it. The third match we had on Raw was Dana Brooke versus Bayley, but this was an arm wrestling contest. This match was not like a one-on-one singles match. This was an arm wrestling match. Dana Brooke, whatever you like to call her, puts Bayley's arm down and she gets 1 point. So then after that, she says, Bayley, you can use your other arm. So then Bayley does, and then boom, out of nowhere, Dana Brooke hits Bayley, starts beating her up. Then Bayley gives a Bayley to belly suplex onto Dana Brooks, and Bayley is standing tall. We had a Sasha Banks and Charlotte contract signing. This is pretty interesting right here, where Mick Foley's explaining to the two girls, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, that that the Hell in a Cell is dangerous and that they don't know what they're putting their lives on, which I know that they're gonna tear it out this Sunday. Sasha Banks, Charlotte. So then Charlotte says that the title will be coming back to her, and then they sign the contract, and Charlotte signs it, and so does Sasha, and Charlotte says to Charlotte, "See you in hell." Man, that's just something right there. Another match we had on Raw was Curtis Axel with the perfect thing called, I forgot what he did last night, like Soka, whatever. I don't even know. We don't even know what he was doing, but versus Bo Dallas, and the winner was Bo Dallas. I was actually pulling for Curtis Axel. Unbelievable. The fifth match we had on Raw was the Golden Truth with Mark Henry versus the Shining Stars with Titus O'Neil. And the winner was the Golden Truth. That's amazing too. I'm glad the Golden Truth won. Still, Titus O'Neil is winless still, but he wasn't even in the match. But still, I wonder what he has to say during his press conference during the Raw Fallout. I have to wait and look that up later on today. The sixth match we had on Raw was the Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swann, and the winner was Rich Swann. So then we have a backstage thing with the Brian Kendrick and T.J. Perkins, and he's like saying this to him, please. I have a family. I need something. I need you to win this match. You can always win the title back, T.J. Perkins. Do I think that's gonna happen? Because you know what? T.J. Perkins deserves that belt, and not the. Well, I don't want to see nothing bad about the Kendrick. I really like him a lot, but still, I just think that he needs to earn it rightfully. T.J. Perkins not like this. Oh, I'm gonna cost up the belt. I'm just gonna give it away. No, You're gonna fight for the belt, Kendrick. Enough's enough. We had a Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, a Brock Lesnar return with Paul Heyman. And this was just so funny. They were trying to put over Brock Lesnar as the heel for Goldberg. And the fans in Minnesota and Brock Lesnar's hometown are just going like this. Suplex City. Suplex City. Then we have half the fans going Goldberg, Goldberg. Then we get Goldberg sucks, and Paul Heyman's like this. Now, Goldberg and the chants are pissing off Brock Lesnar, but then it still doesn't work. The fans are still going Suplex City. I'm like saying, oh boy. And then the music hits and Brock Lesnar leaves. What are the odds of them booing Goldberg and just going Suplex City throughout the whole night? I just thought that was fun too. Even Brock Lesnar had a smile on his face if you saw that. The next match we had on Raw was Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman, which did not this botching it, my words. This did not turn out to be a match at all. I don't think. Because number one, Braun Strowman says I needs more competition, and Sami Zayn is not a competition to him. But Sami Zayn is like standing up to him and just fighting him and just keeps hitting Strowman, fighting him. Braun Strowman catches him and then he just lays him flat out. And then Braun Strowman is leaving. Sami Zayn wants him to fight him, but there was no match at all. So then we have the main event on Raw we had was a three-way. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. And guess what? The winner of the match was Seth frickin' Rollins. He is the winner of the match. After the match, Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens just start beating down Seth Rollins after Seth Rollins gets win after he both pinned Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. But Seth Rollins is getting a beat down. Then Rollins is like the security has to come out and Jericho heads on to the back. So then after that part happens is that what you call it. After that happens, we have a like Seth Rollins just keeps attacking Owens. Owens and Rollins are both brawling, and Owens is standing tall to end Raw after he picks up Rollins and slams him onto the ring apron. That's gonna hurt his back. 5 more days until Hell in a Cell. Michael Cole said 6 days last night. Now it's going to be 5 more days. Hoping Rollins will heal up. Just get rid of that wound and we'll be good to go. Well, John Squad, let me know what you thought about this Raw last night. What did you enjoy about it? What did you like about it? I want to get your comments down below. Just let me know. What did you think? I want to know. I will read your comments later on in the day. And I hope you all enjoy this video. Please like this video, leave your comments down below, and let me know what you thought about this Raw. What rating would you give it? Is Raw going to be better than SmackDown? Will SmackDown be better tonight? Beat out Raw? We'll have to wait and find out tonight. Peace out, John Squad.